I'm going to walk you into our office because today we're going to start the process of converting this office into a bedroom. We have always intended that this room could be a multi-purpose room. So when we built it, we made sure there was a closet in here for clothing. And then we also made sure there was a bathroom right next door. It's a small bathroom. Actually great for one person, especially with this added extra cabinet. So what we've used this room for so far is, of course, our computers, our books. Our Dobie has his chair by the window that he adopted, and he likes to just look out there all day. All of my music items, my files. And then in this closet, large file cabinets, our dog food. See, our dog eats in here right now. That's going to have to change. And then I've got some tech boxes, miscellaneous office supplies, receipts, electronics, all kinds of things that have to do with offices. But you'll see that this is already set up for someone to have this as their private closet with hangers and shelving. So all these things are going to have to be moved to prepare the way for our father-in-law to start living here permanently. Hey, Judge, I know you really love that spot. Do you think when Grandpa moves in this room that he will let you stay there? Do you think he'll let you stay there in your chair too? That would be really sweet. We'll have to find out. So something I think that's really important to do when you're moving a lot of stuff out of a room is to go through your house and figure out where you can consolidate. For instance, I had some shipping supplies in the office and I also had them down in the basement. So I decided let's have them all in one spot. The other thing I did is I took some books that we had in here and consolidated with some books that we had in the living room. So think of it that way. You don't have to move a whole room into another whole room. That's a little overwhelming. But if you move one part of the room into one part of your house, one part at a time, it's actually a lot easier. Next, I'm going to take all of my music items, my guitars, my music books, and my accessories, and I'm going to try to set those up in one of the guest rooms. So it'll be available for me to use most of the time, and then when we have a guest, I can either pull my guitar out of the room or I can stash it in the back of the closet. Well, I've been busy moving a lot of things out of this office, and I still have a ways to go. It's amazing what has fit into this one room. I need to empty out the drawers and these shelving units. One of these desks is going to stay in this room, and one of the desks is going to go in our daughter's room. And then this is probably where most of the work was done, actually, in this closet. It's completely emptied out. You need to move the file cabinet downstairs into my newly organized storage room, but it's just too heavy for me to move yet. I did empty out every single drawer, and I went through and threw out a bunch of the papers. We're doing a lot of online billing and just online services, and so we don't need to save as much paperwork as we did before, which is a joy. So after I get the last few smaller items out of the room, we're going to move the furniture around, and we'll be able to start moving some of the bedroom furniture for my father-in-law in here to get him settled. Well, we did it. Changing an office into a father-in-law suite. He wanted to still use his twin-size bed, and we had room just next to the closet for his hamper. He's still moving in, and so we need to hang things on the walls. My dog is still able to stay in here, and Grandpa really wanted him to stay in here. Right, Judge? We're giving Judge a couple of options. That's right, Judge. But we think he's going to stick with his chair. You can keep looking out the window at the birds. Go ahead. We moved both of the shelving units next to one of the desks. One of the desks and chairs is now down in the basement in another room. And we were able to put a TV in here for him. But he really loves this space. He actually spends a lot of time in here when he wants to make phone calls or watch his own shows. And then the last thing I wanted to show you is the closet. He's still working on this too, but has done a really good job organizing it so far. We found a shelf in his old apartment we were able to bring here, and then we added some cloth bins to them for him so he could use it in place of having no dresser in the room. And it seems to suit him just fine. He was able to utilize some of the baskets he had in the other apartment, which I picked out for him over a year ago. It's always nice when you can just keep reusing things. And there you have it.